Hi there, I'm Daryl Williams from Python Bytes. In the previous tutorial I showed you how to remotely connect to your Raspberry Pi on Windows using PuTTY. Then I showed you how to update and upgrade Raspberry Pi through PuTTY again. And now what I want to do is to be able to see the Raspberry Pi desktop on my Windows computer so that I can run different programs on there and show you how to use Raspberry Pi and get a decent recording of the screen. So what we need to do is, first of all, we need to, here we go to my PuTTY, here we go, and start PuTTY. Okay, and I've got a wired shell connection set up, so click that and click load, and there's the IP address to my Raspberry Pi computer. Click open, my password, default is Pi, enter, and the default password is Raspberry, and we're in. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to install a VNC. So VNC is a virtual network connection. Okay, and we want to have a server on there which will serve the image of Raspberry Pi. Okay, and then we'll download a VNC Viewer that will then be able to see the image from the VNC server. Okay, so we need to install a package. Well, before we do that, always do sudo apt get update. Always get in the habit that when you're going to install software, just make sure that the source list on Raspberry Pi is up to date. Okay, so it's going through that process now. So rather than wait for that, in Windows, type real VNC Viewer. Here we go, real VNC Viewer. Okay, and got here download VNC Viewer. It's picked up that I've got a Windows computer. It's a 32-bit computer, so that's x86. Otherwise it'd be x64. And we want the execute file, so click that to download it, and then we click save. Now we'll go back to PuTTY. Yep, PuTTY's finished. Now in PuTTY, what we type in there is, now that we've updated our source list of software that's available, we'll go sudo, better still, I'll just go up arrow key, sudo apt get install type VNC server, yeah, and then press enter, and then ask, do you want to continue installing it? Put a letter Y and press the enter key. Okay, so we go into tools, and here's the VNC Viewer, and there it is there. It's an execute file, so yes, we have that installed now. So I'll minimize that, close that, go back to PuTTY, and wait until it's finished installing. Okay, so that is installed now, and now we want to start the VNC server. So we go VNC server space :1. Okay, press enter. Now we need to put a password in there. There needs to be 8 characters, so I'll add my password. and press enter. Verify. Press enter. Would you like to enter a view only password? Click N for no. Okay, so now our VNC is running. It's running in the background, so we will close this now, our putty session. We'll close that. Yes. Open VNC Viewer. Run. Okay, so it's got a previous setting for that. That's okay. So minimize that. Put that down there. Start up putty again. And now the IP address, as you remember, I'll just load the wired setting, and now I'll change that to VNC server. Okay, and then go down, you got connection, SSH, go to tunnels, and the source source port is 5901, and 1 is the :1 that we put with VNC, and if we put :2, then that will be a 2. Destination is our Raspberry Pi. So we go 10.143.0.31, that's the IP address, and then we add 5901. Okay, now we click add. Then we go back up here to our session. We got the session settings, which includes the tunnel setting, and now we want to save that. So now we got a Raspberry wired VNC server. So this one's the shell and the next one's the server, and we click open. I'll log in. Pi Raspberry. We're in Raspberry Pi. Now we go to VNC Viewer. I've got here let VNC choose. It's localhost :5901. Click connect, and unencrypted connection will not be encrypted. That's fine. Click continue. Password, remember the password. Okay, there we go. That's it. We're now using VNC, real VNC, and we have connected to Raspberry Pi. And yeah, we can drop down the menu, we can look at things here, we can shut it down. Not that we want to do that. We can go on the internet, we can look at our file system. Okay, we can close that. So that's it. You now can look at or run Raspberry Pi over your network and save the hassle that I have, where I have to connect it to a TV with HDMI, and now the Raspberry Pi can be sitting in a corner quietly running away, and I can access it from another room. Okay, so that's it. That's the end of this tutorial. I'm Darryl Williams from Python Bytes. If you have any comments or any questions in relation to the video, please leave them below the YouTube channel and the page that this video is on. I'll get back to you as soon as possible, give some answers to your questions, thanking you for your comments. There's more tutorials coming. Hope you're enjoying them. In the meantime, goodbye.